Hello gamers, Stilowski here, and this is my Intelligence Dual Spear light roll build. At the moment of releasing that video, I should be participating in Elden Ring PvP Discord tournament, and this is also most likely a build that I'm gonna be playing on. It is quite freaking powerful as it has relatively okay absorptions, and essentially dual Clayman that hits for, well, a lot. Up to like 700 something against optimized setups. So yeah, it is definitely a lot of power. I also utilize the moonveil and cold stitcher. So yeah, the build has a lot of tools. Like for example here, I know that my opponent wants to use the physics, so I hard swapped to the moonveil and punished him for the potential attempt. I was dueling the ladder gamers on the NA hours, so essentially this light roll build is kind of more powerful than it normally would be against EU connection. Doesn't change the fact that light rolls kind of trivializing a lot of spacing and are absolutely insane. So yeah, I am very curious how this build gonna do like in the tournament, or more like how I'm going to do in the tournament with this particular build. I am actually on the ear infection debuff, so at least I have excuse if I am not going to do well, nah? By the way, that was a kill with Clean Rod Knight Sword with heavy affinity, and it is intelligence build, so question for you guys, why I have heavy affinity on the thrusting sword? If you guys gonna answer correctly, I'm gonna pin your comment. So, according to the rule set of your PvP Discord, I cannot, for example, use the spear talisman and stuff like that, so these spears are essentially nerfed a little bit, but to be absolutely honest, you're still hitting with them like a truck. Here we have some off-ladder match, and look at this wizard man. I think we're supposed to call it white man jump tech or something like that. But yeah, back to the build. So we have light rolls that allow us to trivialize the spacing, and we also have the running attacks of the dual spears that allow me to have one of the fastest startups in the whole game, whereas still maintaining absurd amount of the damage. Because of the length of the Claymans, you can essentially optimize this build under relatively low amount of the endurance, so you still have like 40 intelligence spare points for the sake of to scale your damage. And guys, really, you don't need to meet your soft caps to do damage in this game. It is not necessary. Especially if you are running status effects like cold. In that particular case, you don't really have to meet any soft caps whatsoever, you just need like a basic stats to handle the weapons, and that's about it. That's exactly the reason why I'm constantly repeating like mantra that light rolls are actually very, very powerful and they might dominate the meta. And ultimately, the domination of light rolls is going to lead towards less of the overall variety, because you simply gonna have to spend so many points on endurance instead of into other attributes. Alright, I'm going to prepare to the tournament, and I'm leaving you with two more very interesting fights against Void Gamer, a guy from the leaderboards. We are playing on the EU versus NA West connection, so the lag is huge. But the duels were fun nonetheless. So yeah, I see you later, have a good one, and please enjoy the rest of the video.